in this case, if Lassie gets to touch with Ash, if he gets to the Ash, he finishes off because he's actually had some pretty sad heartbreakers recently. I think he was down in Mexico at the KOF Challenge fighting ZJZ, and had ZJZ dead to rights with one of those super long Ash combos, dropped it in the end, got a little scared because he's like, oh no, I lost all my resources, and now my opponent's super pissed. So, and ended up dropping the set after that. So.
Mechanically, I think it's pretty interesting to have a long combo character like Ash in a game like KOF where the amount of life you get back at the end of the round is determined by how much time is left on the clock. I wonder if it's a little bit self-defeating to have the longer combos. And then I think, well, a longer combo is also cooler and does more psychological damage to the opponent and gets you crowd hits.
Oh,
crowd hits are very valuable in all fighting games.
Oh, yes. That momentum starts swinging in your direction, and you're just like, all right, I can't lose, right? Oh, we get the anchor Yashiro for JT KOF's side.
Well, Hellpockets, I have a question. There's JT KOF, there's Mad KOF. How many great KOF players put KOF after their name?
So you've heard the stories. If you're a great KOF player, you must have KOF in your name. And I gotta be honest, it's true. Every guy that has put KOF in their name has been pretty legit. I don't know one that's like fake.
It's your namesake. It makes sense.
I don't know one. I don't
when
know
you're ready to
KOF
be
players.
When you're ready to be a tournament contender, you become Hellpockets KOF. But then suddenly your Sam Show game is
well, now I'm an analyst, right? So now I'm just like, oh yeah, that's behind me.
Right.
I missed the boat on that. There you see Lassie getting some work done with that Meitin Kun. A lot of people do not like to play this character because many people believe, oh, KOF is supposed to be about fast-paced rush down and mixing your opponent up, and he just kind of spits in the face of all of that.
He's like, sleeping, yeah.
I'm gonna stand still and take a nap, right?
Put the people to sleep. It makes sense.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I do think I made that point earlier about how you don't gain as much life back if you are if the timer is low in the round. So I thought zoning might be a little bit weaker in this game as well. But at the same time, it preserves your life, and you can deny your opponent life gain if they beat you in the round by letting the clock go down. So
right,
if you already have a lead, it's very powerful.
Yep, exactly. You called it exactly right. When you got that character up, there's absolutely no reason to be super aggressive. People still do it. But yeah, they are a force to be reckoned with. You might remember EVO 2012, where the entirety of Cafe Id was in top 8 for KOF 13.
Wow.
Yeah, they took all our money.
That's impressive. I got to rewatch that.
No, it was an amazing top 8, and Lassie was part of that crew, part of the Cafe 8 crew. Mad KOF, his old teammate, is also here, so I expect to see more from him. But the landscape is also mad different now because we got China, we got Taiwan, we got Japan, Mexico, Puerto Rico. Basically, every country you can think of has a KOF representative that could be in top 8 here.
Yeah.
And KOF is known for having probably the most international top 8s in EVO.
I've definitely observed that. I would say also the most languages spoken in any given suite.
Oh, man, like I'll tell you right straight up, like I ran a suite on Thursday. I learned more like, hello, how are you doing? Do you need anything? Phrases in different languages than I ever learned in my life.
Yeah.
I can do it in Spanish, I can do it in Japanese, I can even do it a little bit in Chinese now. So playing KOF is good for your linguistic skills as well.
Yep. My good friend T1, he was looking for some high-level casuals, and he just eventually found Spanish in the venue, showed up, and found amazing games, finally got pushed to the limit, right?
All right.
That's all it takes.
That's what it's about, man. And it's funny because, like, it's not just me as an English speaker, but sometimes, like, the Mexican players want to, invite Lasset over or Mad KOF over to play, but they don't speak Korean, so they're just like, the language of KOF love is sets. You want to lay down the stick and turn it on the game and offer them a game, man. Like, yeah, but it's been awesome, man.